Hey, what's up with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? For this first one, what's up with everybody? Let me get this better angle. What's up with everyone? What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all indeed? Let me get everything loaded up. What's good with y'all, man? You know, for this first one, I'm gonna be attempting to draw a character that I haven't done in a while. It'll make more sense once I actually bring him to life on the page. What's up with everybody, though? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, indeed? Get my chat pulled up. What's up with everybody? Just getting everything situated. What's up with everyone? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. All right, man. What's up with y'all? What's good with y'all, indeed? Yo. What's good with everybody, indeed, man? What's up with y'all? Y'all ain't gonna be able to guess this one. Just as I start the page off, I was like looking at like a million different pictures, trying to figure out which ones that I wanted to do. I had like a rough idea. I didn't really want to follow up with some Pokemon. I did like a lot of Pokemon the other night. I want to kind of change it up a little bit. Just go in a different direction. Try something new. Newer. I'm gonna try to draw this character in a style that I feel like I've never done before. What's up with everybody? This one will make way more sense. You said Reptar. Reptar. What is that like a? What is that? I mean, I'd be like so genuine. I don't know what that is. What is a Reptar? Is that like a Pokemon? Mario. Is there a reason why you think this one is Mario? Oh man, I guess I aged myself. I just, hey, I don't know. Yo, I don't even know. I gotta lock in, bro. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's from Rugrats. Oh, the eye. Dang, off of the eye alone, you think this is Mario? It's tough. That's extremely tough. Yo, thank you for the rose, Misha. Like, I knew of the Rugrats, but I wasn't really watching the. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't watching the Rugrats. It's something that comes up a lot here, but it's like one of them shows where I was aware of it. I was aware of that whole wave of, I believe, what was Nickelodeon. I was more of a Cartoon Network kid, and even by then I came around a little bit later. So it's kind of like I got the very tail end of it, the wave. Yo, what's up, Nikki? Hey, what's up, Fallback Yoshi? Toy Dino. What's up with everybody, man? What's good with y'all? As I was saying before, you know, this isn't my first time drawing this character, but I'm gonna try to draw him in a way that I've never done before. I'll try to like lean into something that was not the usual for me, stylistically speaking, at least. Just for this first one. Just for this first one. Gonna try to change it up a little bit. I feel like I've done characters in this lane. Sensei Unk. I got you. I got you indeed. Sensei Unk. Sensei Unk, bro. That's crazy. I've never seen a style, bro. Are you a left-hand dominant? No, I'm more of a righty. Sometimes I'll lead these with my left, to be honest. But overall, I would say I'm more like predominantly a righty. It depends on the night. You said Huggy Wuggy. Dragon Ball Z green dude. Nah, it's a Piccolo. Even though I've done Piccolo, I've done like a Piccolo page before. I've had like nights where I'll kind of like fall into those characters, but that's not really what this one is, to be honest. This is something that's a little bit different. I wanted to go for like a stylistic change. this version of this character that I'm looking at, he's a little bit more pixelated. You said Mickey Mouse. Luigi. What makes you choose one hand or the other when drawing? I gotta see, this ain't no way this is gonna come out right. You I'm gonna be honest, like I don't really be thinking about it like that. I just like to, I just pick away, you go, you know? It's one of those things where it's way easier when you don't overthink what can be with it. You don't want to overthink this. Because if you do, stuff will stop making sense. You gotta just hit your flow and just do your thing. It's Luigi. You sure that it's Luigi? It might seem like Buddy, but it's not quite. Mario, I see it now. You think it's Mario? And as I was saying, you know, with this one, it was like he was a little bit more pixelated. I was using a much older reference. Do I feel like the color of the pen also affects your decision? Not Luigi for sure. I mean, you know, you asking me, does the color... Yeah, kinda. I've reached this point now where usually I have like my red in my right hand and my blue in my left. I'm particular with the way that I do it, but the outcome doesn't really change that much if I switch them. I got like a good enough idea of the way that this works to where I can make it. You said it's Mario, Luigi for sure. I'm trying to make him look a little bit more like Polygon-like. Because like I said, you know, this is unlike a lot of my other references that I've used before, where instead of... Let me see. Inorganic gift, sell it. Wait, what? Hold on, man. I got like a strange warning or something, like I did something. I didn't really do anything on the live. Mega Man, starting to see the vision. Do I know when to stop? Yeah, I got like a decent idea. This way is pretty straightforward. I just got like a strange warning. I didn't really... It's strange. You told me we can't gift you right now in the live. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Something, I just got like a weird restriction here. I think that they just reduced my reach. I didn't do anything, but wow. Well, anyways, just why? No, I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just got on live a second ago. I've been off live all day. I like literally didn't do anything at all, and I just got hit with like a weird... You said bots? No, it said I was soliciting gifts, but I didn't even ask for gifts. I literally was I was asking people what hand I was using. What? Yeah, the number dropped. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. What was the form of art called? This is a form of scribble art. Was over 200. Nah, but I'm saying I genuinely... I got hit. I didn't... Well, I guess it is what it is. Since you back to Mario, do I know Daisy's still option? I think Daisy's pretty cool. I was kind of going in this direction of just making the characters more polygon-like. I was trying to, at least. For the start. Gotta get my guy. Gotta bring him to life. Gotta bring him more to life. How do I do it? I picked up mainly on this through... You learn the more that you do. You have to like keep on drawing. And Peach? You said Toad. You said Koopa Troop. I got you. Practice. I know what you're saying. Well, like the little turtle dudes, right? I know exactly what you're talking about. I I was taking a lot from like Super Mario 64. I didn't know if I was gonna go in that direction just yet, but I wanted for this one to be. It'll make more sense once I add more details. So I'll be looking at a picture for reference, or is it all in my head? Yo, usually with these, I'll be looking at pictures. Like it's not just straight off the intuitive. Okay, yeah, with Yoshi, yeah, something like that. That's the one where you start off as Yoshi. You start more off as Yoshi. You just be vibing, man. Definitely be vibing. I remember whenever I was playing through Mario 64 on the DS, it was like a matter of once you collected their hats, you could transform into each character. It was crazy. I would say it's crazy how you can multitask both, still read comments and reply. I got like a little bit of like a I got like a rotation now where I can kind of keep my focus, keep my attention. But yeah, man, I think that that's very strange. I've never had that happen to me in any of my lives where I get hit with that weird like notice. They was like, is the well, I guess I won't ask. Can I receive the gift and suspended message also? Yeah, I've never had that happen to me before. I don't know why the algorithm flagged me as like a threat notice, but okay. You said Wario. Yo, so y'all seen that too though, right? Like y'all got like a weird, I will start writing what I'm reading or say with the pens. I mean, but like you get like a better flow with it the more that you do it. That's what I found. Definitely get like a better flow. The most legit person on here. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why I got that weird reach restriction. I'm not gonna keep going on and on about it, but that I'll figure something out. I'll definitely figure something out. I don't really know what's okay to be said on here. Yo, thank you too, LaKenya. But like I said, yeah, I've never seen that message before in my full duration. I've been on here for a nice little minute, and it's been about like six-ish months since I started streaming on here, and the viewers are dropping fast. That's what I'm saying. I like just got hit with like a weird restriction. Like I got hit with like a weird restriction. I'm not like, I guess I'm not. It is what it is. But my reach has definitely been restricted. My reach has definitely been restricted. Indubitably. I was trying to go for that more like Polygon-esque look, with the way that he was coming together. I had some more characters I wanted to do on here. I know that people mentioned Peach and stuff. Maybe eventually. But I had like some main people that I absolutely needed to get onto the page. Even if it took me a second. Gotta bring my guy to life. Courage. Let me see. I'm gonna make his little like overall seem a little bit shorter. That way Mario don't seem like he's tall like Luigi. Cause there's like distinction between the both of them, you know. They have like little signature things about their designs that you don't really want to mess up with. You definitely don't want to mess up with, but you want to get them both. They have very specific designs in the way that they look. But as I was saying before, there was a few characters that I definitely wanted to get on here. Most definitely. Yoshi. I'm trying to get a good one of Yoshi. And there you go, bro. Cause yo, I was looking at like the different pixelated versions of each character. I gotta see Mario. These are all this is gonna be a lot more Mario oriented. I gotta get some good references down. Surely there's something that's a little bit more. Yoshi. Surely there's. Okay, I got it. Mario needs a princess. That's the thing. I'm like looking for like good quality references for Mario 64. Stuff that really matches what I'm going for here. Here, what I'll do is I'll come back to the Yoshi idea. That's what I'm thinking. If you restart your live, would a violation be over? I don't know. You know what? I don't know. What I'll do is I'll finish this page and I'll try to restart it. I'll see. I'll finish this page. I might restart it. I might just come back. I gotta see. But I don't know. You should restart now. You might be onto something because, like I said, I don't know what's going on with this. I've been just completely nuked off of the. Hang on. I'm gonna be right back, you all. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let me see. Yo, what's up with everybody? What's good with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? Hopefully it's a little bit better than what it was a second ago. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here at all. That was kind of crazy, man. What's up with everybody? For those of you that were already here, welcome back. I as I was saying before, I don't know what that was about. Yo, thank you for the heart meal, Kenya. Did it end up clearing up the issue? Thank you for the heart meal. Thank you. Yo, I don't understand what happened. Thank you for the heart meal too, Misha. For those of you guys that were here, is it still giving you like a weird error or something? Yeah, it's clear. Okay. I'm gonna have to just I'm gonna have to like look into that because I don't know. Did it seem like I said anything that was remotely offensive? I don't feel like I triggered. Yeah. This behavior is not in line with our policies. Gifting is suspended in this live for 10 minutes. Reason and organic gift solicitation. Additionally, this live is restricted in recommendations and search results for this period. Learn more in the TikTok live guidelines. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna appeal it. I'm gonna still finish this page. I appreciate everybody that's here, but it's being weird. I don't understand what's going on. Let me see. I'm gonna appeal this as I'm sitting here. I wasn't really trying to solicit no gifts or nothing. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna allow gifts. I still want to finish the page though. Have you seen the Mario move? I haven't really been keeping up with like the animated stuff that much, but I played a lot of the games growing up. That was like my whole thing with the systems and playing the games. That was my thing. I spent like a lot of time playing through the games. But for the people pulling up, I really don't understand why it's doing that. But it's not gonna let me like have my usual reach in these lives. Glad I had the fan club before it was too late. Nah, for real, I appreciate it. I don't understand why I'm getting like shadow. Hopefully they look into that and it's not permanent. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Yeah, me too. And he loves the retro games. You should do Rango. Maybe eventually. I'm gonna finish up this page with this theme, at least. Just hang out for a second. That's crazy though. It's not just me. Okay. Do y'all know if there are other creators having similar issues, or is it just kind of like a I'm about to say, yeah. I mean, it made me feel like a little bit better in that case. If I'm not the only one. But that is definitely crazy. So W. Yeah, I at least bare minimum I want to finish off this page. I had some ideas planned out for the night. I don't understand what's going on, but I think that hopefully they look into that. I'm just kind of ride the wave out. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Demana. I gotta lock in now, man. I gotta lock all the way in. But I was keeping the theme more Mario 64 oriented. I seen like some pixelated pictures. I tried to like get the polygon look with Mario. So this is gonna just be me kind of experiment. It's kind of like an experiment. Drawing in polygons is weird. It's a lot more geometrical. A lot more sharp just with the angles and stuff. Just with the angles. Let me like drawing bro's mustache. He's gonna come together. I'm determined. Got to get the little features, the small details. I don't know what you're doing, so I'm gonna guess and say it's the dude off of Sonic. No, this one, he isn't quite the dude off of Sonic, but he's like an older Mario 64 character. There's like these little characters, and they're like little wind-up bombs. They're like little toys. They wind up and they walk. They be walking around. I think this guy is like the one that be overseeing all of them. I'll be forgetting what his name is, but I found a picture of him online. But he's definitely in Mario 64 for sure. Mario 64 is like a way older Mario game. I'm pretty sure it done got remastered a couple of times. But I remember having it on the DS just growing up. I mean, like the DS, not even the 3D one or anything like that. I mean, the OG one. This was before graphics got changed to be, yeah, like before all that, man. Before all that, indeed. That's what we do it. It's more of a vintage vibe. Have I ever drawn Avatar? No. Not really. He's one that's came up a lot. People have mentioned like the anime one and even the movie one too, but not for real. I've done like Naruto drawings and things before, but it's never been, I haven't really went that far out just with my animes and all that. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. It's been kind of like a experiment. People be telling me about all kind of like shows on a regular basis, different animes, different styles. But every so often, I'll kind of change up my direction with these. I'll go in more game-like directions. It depends. It's all on kind of like what I'm feeling in the moment. I try to like match the vibe a lot with these. These aren't really drawn to size accuracy either. This character is way bigger than Mario normally. He looks like he's the same size as Buddy, but he's definitely not. My guy is definitely he's a little bit bigger than Mario. A little bit. It's definitely a little bit bigger than, say, a Mario or something like that. I'm just going through and finding his like original shapes. Hey, yo, what's up, Zay? What's good, indeed? What's good, indubitably? I'm determined to bring this guy to life. I was really going through a bunch of different picture references with these. I wanted to find something that really matched the aesthetic. That will really bring this page to life. I might not stick so much to that like shapely look, like how Mario's a little bit sharper. I might kind of switch it up. Is it Pac-Man? No, but he looks like one of the Pac-Men though. But nah, he's like a Mario 64 character. He's like a Mario 64. There's like these little like wind up toy things that'll walk around and they'll kind of blow up. He's one of those. That's the best way I could explain him. For those of you that aren't really as familiar with this character, this is like some like ancient Mario, some ancient stuff right here. They finna go popular too, Misha. Thank you. This is like an ancient, but he's ancient. He's cool though. He's in a lane of his own. He's in a lane of his own. Let me get this crown just right. I gotta angle it. Get the right angle. Get the right shapes in there. bring this one to life fully. It's really with these, I feel like it's more about the small details compared to the more major things. It's really about the small details. It's the little things. I want to get each of the little marks in his crown to look right. Almost like it's even sharper too, you know. With the next one, I want you. With the next one. Oh, what you mean? Oh, could I do Rango? I don't know if I'm gonna do Rango on this one. I had like some ideas that I wanted to get done tonight. To be honest with you, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I had like ideas of my own. I'm going through just adding in some of the little things to bring this little guy to life. It's really the little details on this one. Indubitably. I got to get Buddy's shoes right, bring him to life. It's the little things with these. And everything is shapes. I always speak on it in a lot of my lives, but a lot of these really come down to shaping. If you can get the shaping down, everything else will make way more sense. Thank you for the greeting heart too, Misha. Say that again. Well, the next one I want you to let us guess, or you could do Rango. Now, it wasn't what I said. I was reading how he wrote that. I think it was just written a little bit weirdly. I know what he's saying though. I know what I know what bro's saying. I know what you're saying. That was yo, that sounded kind of crazy on my part, but I know how to interpret it. I interpreted what was trying to be said. Now the word you said. Which one? What, indubitably? I don't even know which word I said. You gotta tell me. Nah, bro. I'll be having to drop that in here every now and then. I gotta keep on y'all's toes. I'll be having to keep on y'all's toes. Indeed. I was like, I thought you was coming after me for like how I interpreted bro's message. I'm like, look, man, I'm over here fighting for my life. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm locked in though. That's that AI. Oh, that's that AI override, bro. Them AI allegations, androids. That's what we doing. On like a good day, I would be drawing some Dragon Ball people, but I'm kind of chilling right now. I'm chilling, looking back at the old Mario games. Looking back, is that Mr. Peanut? Nah, it's not Mr. Peanut. What's up, Bobby? Is it Gohan? Nah, yo, like Gohan indeed, bro. That's probably why I got that's why I got caught up last time. That's why they sat there and reduced. Y'all talking about some Gohan, bro. Yo, it's not Obito. I keep getting like hit with restrictions, bro. Yo, thank you too, Kitty. I appreciate the TikToks looking at you. Yeah, my reach is getting restricted. This is cool. Nah, he ain't quite Obito though. What's up with everyone? Everyone is. Oh, wait. What do you mean everyone is? Is there something going on with TikTok? What do you mean? Don't think that's the right name. Nah, it ain't the peanut guy. Yo, I'm getting man. I'm getting hated on. It was. Oh, TikTok is having issues tonight. Okay, that makes me feel better then. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. Yo, that's an ad? Oh, nah. I thought that was a picture. Oh, nah. I've never reversed out of something so fast, bro. I thought that was like a good picture, bro. That was an ad. A straight ad. TikTok having major technical issues. I've been scrolling on a bunch of lives and everybody's getting restricted in their gifts. Okay, I'm like, oh my God, man. I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, is it over, bro? I'm like, I'm cooked. It's over. I said the wrong thing last night. We was on here having philosophical debates. It's over. The green guy, Wreck-It Ralph. Nah, stay Wreck-It Ralph. I'm thinking to myself, man, them philosophical matrix conversations we were having, it finally caught up to me. And y'all talking about some Gohan too, bro? Oh, nah. It's the bomb on Mario. Yeah. Indubitably. Yeah, and it's showing people's rooms with 0 taps, 0 in the room. They got people in the room. Yeah. On like a regular day, my chat is a little bit more live. It's a little bit more live in here, but it's kind of like it's a slower night, but I appreciate everybody that still put up anyway, despite my reach getting caught up. Mario Kart, I believe 0. I'm gonna find a good reference for Yoshi. Yoshi's gonna be on here. Somebody asked me about Peach too. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put her on the page too. I might do multiple. I gotta see how many pages I'm gonna do on here. It was crazy. I'm thinking to myself, like, is it Toad? Yo, I appreciate it, Silver. What's good? And bro, you gotta tell me what you see. You gotta tell me what do you see. Who do you think it's gonna be? Don't be trying to skip ahead either. No time stone shenanigans. That's not what we doing. Time stone shenanigans, none of that. Don't be skipping ahead. I'm a Toad. It's Toad. I see Peaches and Toad. I would like to. I think that I'm gonna like put Peach on her somewhere. I don't know how. I was on the fence with either her. I had like this picture of Bowser, but as one of the dry bones. He was like a skeleton or something like that. This made me almost want to emulate Mario 64 again. That game was cold. You can stop drawing this one. I guessed it already. Nah, bro, you ain't seeing the vision yet. You ain't seen the vision yet. You gotta act like you don't know what it is, okay? Normally I'll be playing the games. You're like, oh, you gotta tell me what you see. But nah, this one I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. But you gotta act like you don't know what's going on here. I need full on pretending. I'm here. Come on, bro. You just because you seeing through the genjutsu. Just because you see it through the genjutsu, you gotta act like you don't know what this is, bro. I need you to act like you don't know what you see. Toad for sure. Nah, this isn't not Toad. You gotta act like it's young Ben 10. Close enough. It's definitely Toad. Nah. This is John Pork. Yo, I really might flip this into Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill is one I've been promising Bobby for a minute. I was supposed to draw so many characters like a minute ago. Not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes stuff just be getting away from you. You look up, indubitably, it's definitely Toad. Ben 10, John Pork. Now it was this one character that I kept getting spammed with. People kept hitting me, trying to get me to draw him. It's a dude named like Tim Cheese. Never heard of Tim Cheese in my life. Not gonna lie to you, but people kept asking me to draw, bro, and I finally broke down and did him. I be thinking that some of these characters, I don't be knowing where people be coming from. I'll be mad confused. How you do that? Thank you too, Martini. That's obviously Yoshi. You pick up on this through, you gotta just keep drawing. You gotta draw a little bit more. You gotta just mess around with shapes. That's what I did. That's how I figured it out. You gotta just kind of find what like makes sense to you. I leaned into this way because it made sense and it grounded me. Do the punch. Do punch the money one night. What is that? Yoshi for sure. Yoshi is crazy. It's a Goomba. A Goomba might work. I think it's so funny because like Goombas are mushrooms too. Man, it's all kind of little characters I was on the fence with. This one got more of like a classical OG vibe though. Got to get the vibe right. I like the way that the red looks on Toad's head or his hat or his cap. Y'all think that he could take this part of his head off? Like, I think is this like a hat or is it like a built-in part of his cranium? Totodile. What you talking about, the evolution? I think like whenever Toads just be by themselves, you think they be taking their heads off? Like this little, is he like bald under there? I think he's like a Finn and Jake situation. He takes his hat off, he got like a bunch of hair. That's a mushroom tip, Unc. I don't know. I feel like something is strange the way you put that, bro. Mushroom tip. I don't know, Bobby. I'm asking, do you think that they're taking their hats off or they little whatever you call this little custom fit Toad? Yo, something is strange there. I can't prove it. I have no proof. There's something going on beyond the surface there with that question. I have no proof. Sometimes stuff just be matching the description, bruh. That's what the police would say. Anyways, yeah, it's the hat. That's what I'm saying. Like, you think that they be spawning in with this? I seen this. It was like a clip from Dragon Ball, and Piccolo just like held his hand over Gohan, and he just spawned him in a whole new fit. And I'm wondering, do Toads be doing the same thing? Like, do they just be spawning in with this part of their head, or do they be getting this custom fitted in the Mushroom Kingdom or something? Like, how does that work? Now, that's his mushroom rip indubitably. Now I understand this is mushroom, but like, do they just be spawning in with that on, or is it just kind of like it grows on them over time? Look up Toad without a hat, you'll love it. See, I'm afraid to look it up now that you saying that. Like, it's kind of like the phenomena with Darkrai with legs. Some things you just don't need to see. Darkrai having legs is pretty cursed. Like, I never imagined in my days seeing if y'all know what a Darkrai is, it's a Pokemon. And just imagining Buddy with legs is just wrong. Like, why does that have legs? Why? Buddy needs to just fly. Have you ever done a mix of two characters? Not really. Not like intentionally where they're like a true mixture. It's more like I might draw them really close together. When I first started like showing that I could draw animals on here, people would ask me to like blend animals and stuff like that. I don't really do stuff like that. Have you ever drawn Samurai Jack? I have drawn Samurai Jack before. One of the first nights that one of the first times that I got on TikTok Live, I did this whole page, and it was more dedicated to a lot of just Cartoon Network characters. Instead of making it more essentially themed around just one thing, it was like a combination of everything. It was like OG characters, new, old, all on one page. It had like Ben 10. It had Samurai Jack. It had Gumball. It had all like the main heavy hitters. Not everybody, but a lot of people you could think of on Cartoon Network. If they had any kind of motion, it might have been on that page. It's an older page, but I definitely did it. Young Samurai Jack. Absolutely. I gotta like shape in bro stompers on him. Like, buddy, he got at least a size 16 on with these little shoes. This is at least a size 16. Bro, being 4'11", wearing shoe size 16 is crazy. It had Flapjack. I don't think that it had Flapjack from what I remember. But it had a lot of characters. Like a lot of OG stuff. Like from Cartoon Network's Prime. It's a really, really old page. I mean, like, it's ancient, bro. At this point. Like, it's like several months back. It was like when I first started like experimenting with TikTok. It's ancient. What about Foster's Homes of Imaginary Friends? I don't remember. It might have had like a few characters from there on there, but I don't think that it did. I don't remember though. I know that it had Ben 10 on there, or had like a little bit of his watch. But everything else is kind of where my mind gets hazy. You have to just go find the post itself. It's an old one. Have you ever drawn Crash? Like as in Crash Bandicoot? No. Not quite. I haven't drawn Crash. Ain't Buddy like he's like a PS? It's like a PS exclusive, right? Crash Bandicoot. Dude is like a PlayStation. The young PlayStation. Speaking of PlayStation exclusives, I'm gonna tell you the PlayStation exclusive that really changed my life, bro. It's just, yo, like you don't be aware, like you don't be aware of the world that's out there until you really like your eyes are opened. The game that really opened my eyes, coming from like a former Xbox fanatic, draw Steelix. I'm not gonna put Steelix on here. This one isn't gonna be as themed around Pokemon. Bro, you don't even be knowing though. Going back to what I was trying to say, like I had no idea the bangers of like the PlayStation. The PlayStation was just dropping straight like bangers, bro. And you don't even be knowing what you're missing out on until you like ground zero. Like I was looking at some of them story games. Detroit Became Human. That was like, yo, intrusive thought. Oh, with Steelix. This one isn't Steelix. I did Steelix recently. It's on one of my like older Pokemon pages. Or one of my more recent ones. I definitely drew a Steelix. He wasn't like the main part of the page, but I definitely drew him. You're not wrong. But they made an Uncharted movie. I'm waiting for the next one. I ain't really like watched the movies, not like that, but sometimes you gotta just recognize game, bro. Game is game. I used to be like an Xbox. I was like an Xbox guy, but yo, low key. I'm not gonna say Xbox is trash. I'm not gonna slander Xbox too much. I just you don't even know the world that's out there. Like I was kind of you went too deep sometimes, bro, and your eyes gotta be opened. So it was for me, man. I don't know if I could ever just go back to being like an Xbox guy. especially after like experiencing Steam. Like, yo, I didn't even have like a super PC or nothing. I had like a little gaming laptop, bro. I love my laptop. I love my laptop. I'm waiting for the next one. Yeah, it might be cooked. If my appeal didn't get approved, it might really be over, y'all. Might be cooked for real. Anyways, like that changed my whole life. Princess Peach. Yo, I might really like that. I might really be cooked on TikTok, bro. The appeal didn't go through. I caught like a TikTok Rico, bro, for existing. I didn't even like solicit nobody into trying to get no gifts. The TikTok Rico. I knew this day was coming. Y'all was asking me too. We was talking. We was flying too close to the sun the other day. We was flying too close to the sun talking about the Matrix. I knew it. I knew this day was coming. I should have prepared. You should draw Mike Wazowski. Maybe. You know what? Actually, maybe, bro. I ain't gonna promise him in the moment, but like maybe. I like that idea. I don't think that's anything I've ever done before recently. It's some stuff that'll kind of stand out to me more than others. I done thought about Mike. Yo, speaking of Mike Wazowski, it's like a picture that's like circulated online for years, and when I see Mike Wazowski regularly, it kind of threw me off because I'm so used to seeing him with the blue dude's face photoshopped onto him. It almost looked wrong whenever I seen Buddy Manuel, like normally. Like, see, bro, this is like a regular character. It threw me off a little bit. Like, you draw. I gave up on Bobby. You ain't never gonna draw him, bruh. I'm gonna draw Bobby for you, bruh. You've been asking me for Bobby for a minute. I ain't gonna just leave you in the dark, bro. I'm gonna draw Bobby. Trust me. Believe it. Same, bro. Same. Don't do that. You know, now listen, man. You know, sometimes stuff just be getting away from me. Stuff just be getting away from me. Indeed, I know I've been telling you I'm gonna draw Bobby for like 700 business days and 700 business nights. He's gonna get done. The time gotta be right. The vibe gotta be right. Stuff like that, it gotta be right in the moment, man. You know, it gotta be right at the moment. You gotta believe me, bro. You gotta trust the process. Yeah, you forgetting old Unc. I forgive you for forgetting. Nah, not Unc. It's not even a matter of forgetting, bro. I just be looking up and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I just made like 1,000 promises that I might not be able to keep. See, if you haven't noticed, I've been trying to slow up on the promises that I make on here only because we're getting to the points where I'm like, if I don't promise like several thousand pages worth of drawings, I've only done like one. Stuff just really adds up over time. And you look up and it's like, dang. What did I don't even know. I don't even remember what I promised. Yeah, you don't need to make excuses. I understand. Nah, not the excuses, bruh. Calling me out on the capery. He said, I'm seeing through the genjutsu. Indubitably. I'm proud, bruh. Proud indeed. Calling me out on the nonsense. I respect it. He said, dog, what are you saying? What are you really saying? Yeah, because I'm never getting my Scarlet Witch. Bro, I done got lost in limbo too. And to be honest, I really like with the thing about like the humanoid stuff, I really don't even be drawing humans like that. Like real deal, genuine humans. Not video game characters, just genuine for the love of the game, for the love of the craft. I ain't really done like a legit human. When am I gonna do Scooby? I've done Scooby before, believe it or not. Just not by himself. Not like a whole just like Scooby-Doo focused page. I drew Scooby one night. It's been a minute. It goes back to what I was trying to say though. I don't really want to make a million promises. Especially if I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. I'm not trying to get too deep into like the cap. The cap physics, bruh. Cause you gonna have like a cap butterfly effect. The cap going snowball. Cap be adding up. It compounds. It's like bank. Are you gonna do her neck justice? Bro, don't be analyzing her neck, bruh. I'm gonna try my best. Not like young Kakarot, but y'all was really over there analyzing Kakarot's neck. I was like fighting for my life in the little comment section. Pause, bro. Not gonna lie, Doctor Strange is broken for sure. Yo, that was an A, bro. Yo, what the freak, bro? That wasn't the best structured sentence. I was fighting for my life. Draw. I didn't seem right there. That didn't seem too smooth. I'm about to just memory wipe everybody. I'm about to factory reset the whole live stream. Everything is cooked. Memory wipe. We're gonna take it from the top. Doctor Strange is broken. That's one of them ones. If I had anybody's powers, I would want to have Doctor Strange's powers, to be honest. Like, let me just go ahead and warp reality. Like, if we end up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, don't give me no BS like laser beams, bro. I need something where I'm standing on business. I'm trying to warp reality. Old school comic books had nice art. The games, though, the characters on another level. Remember Spider-Man PS2? I didn't play Spider-Man PS2, but what I did do, I had the lucky experience of being able to experience Spider-Man Web of Shadows on the PS3. I wasn't a PlayStation guy, but my brother had a PlayStation, so it was like my way in. I went completely in the dark, but I was loyal. I was an Xbox fan for the longest. I was dedicated to the craft, bro. It was until my eyes were opened. It was a sleeper pick. Never played it. Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, some of them little PlayStation games are sleepers for sure. Like, you don't even really know what you got till it hits you. It's like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, bro, your bro put you on PlayStation. Yeah. I spent like a lot of my childhood with an Xbox, though. I had like the 360 and the One. I got like a 1S. Not like the new 1S, like the original 1S. Because, you know, the Xbox got like 16 1Ss at this point. It's like, I don't even know what's the main one anymore. But it's not the new one. There's multiple variants of it. It's the one that matters. Before everybody switched to PCs and stuff. Before everyone made the jump. The leap. They switched up. Everybody came to their senses, bro. Everybody came to their senses. Don't nobody be on the console no more. 360 was goated. I absolutely agree with you. There's some things you can't even cap. Everybody thought they was Spider-Man. Facts. I feel like under the right circumstance, I could do it. I don't know about being Batman, but at least with Spider-Man, you got powers. So even if you're not the brightest, you could just rely on brute strength. There was a situation where Doc Ock, he took Spider-Man's body for a spin one time, and he like straight up punched the dude's jaw off. Like, if I'm strong enough to do it, I could handle being Spider-Man for a day. If I needed to like hold down the job for a minute. Like, if I got entrusted with the task, like if Spider-Man went on vacation with his girl or something, because the exclusives ain't gonna be exclusive no more. But I mean, like, we're beyond the point of exclusivity. Like, what's the real incentive aside from like if you like say just somebody by the time you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a console, like what's even the point? They pretty much destroyed the incentivization to get one. Like, if you're gonna pay $800, I don't even know what the cost was because I don't even look. I'm not that locked in anymore. I kind of care less. Spider-Man remember how to draw Bobby though, but Spider-Man he'd be on the walls with it. Like with like some Sky Zone socks. You ever play DBZ, Budokai or Budokai? Nah, I haven't. What you got on this page so far? It's a lot of Mario people, man. It's a lot of Mario people. Slowly but surely coming together. Slowly but surely coming together, indeed. This one is coming to life. Taking my time. Indubitably. I'm trying to get like the small details with her. Bring her to life. Indubitably. Some Princess Aura Sky Zone socks is crazy. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I just gave you like some Olympic game, bro. You don't know nothing about them Sky Zone socks. Like that's like, yo. Tyranitar Larvitar was straight heat. Thank you, Bert. I'm glad you was messing with him. What I need to do is actually sit down and turn all that stuff I did last night into a time lapse. I was kind of just I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was kind of just chilling earlier. I just wanted to do something that was more low key in the night. I'm glad you messed with it though, man. It'll be up in time lapse form if you want to rewatch anything that came up last night. Even this too. I'm gonna have to do like some different editing. I'm gonna like make this into a time lapse too. I think that it's interesting though. We all had like similar experiences with the consoles and the games. And you post that one from last night, I'm gonna repost it. It's gonna be several that come up. It's just a matter of getting everything up, like actually editing through it. Tell the people to tap in. Indubitably, bruh. I done finally caught a TikTok Rico, bruh. Look how they massacred my numbers. They done put me in TikTok Alcatraz, bruh. We in the trenches right now, but I'm gonna bounce back. The TikTok Rico. I knew this day was coming. I knew this day was coming. Indubitably. My appeal done got rejected. It straight up just blocked my whole screen. Do it not for the world, but for the love of the craft. Oh yeah, absolutely. For the love of the game. Like I knew this day was coming. Indubitably. Indubitably. I still gotta draw on the rest of her hair. That way, like a situation like Goku. I definitely can't give Peach like a fade, bruh. You're part of an agency. They help out with those bands and stuff. Nah. I'm just me, bruh. Ground zero. 2 pins. 2 pins in a dream. Two pins and pure dedication to the game. That's what we doing. Running off of fumes. Pure dedication. Even if things get a little bit obscure, even with the Sky Zone socks equipped. Even if ground zero. TikTok data center is down. That makes 2 pins, 1 cup. All right, Bobby. Slow your roll, bro. I'm a streamer, but I ain't that kind of streamer, bro. It give me the same vibes when dudes be like, can I draw feet? But feet is a slippery slope because 1 second you drawing feet, the next you drawing toes. And then you look up and you drawing cheeks. And it's like, whoa, having issues? Yeah, I figured there's something going on. I was tripping at first, but now knowing what I know now, I'm not that pressed about it. It's a slippery slope. It's kind of like imagine like some Dr. Seuss poetry. You know how they be like, it was like, yo, I was at my job and I seen like, it was like some like OG Dr. Seuss books. Following this up with Dr. Seuss, revealed and approved the appeal, gifting them visibility. See, I shouldn't have jinxed it. We back, indubitably. We back, y'all. They just reinstated. I think I just beat the TikTok Rico. Indubitably. Let me get her hair right. Pure love of the game. Indubitable facts. Draw them sonic feet, bro. I'm not drawing no toes, bro. And I'm not trying to draw nobody's feet. I'm not that kind of streamer, bro. It's a slippery slope. I won't change. I won't go to the dark side. You gotta think about what Uncle Ben said, man. With great power comes great responsibility. Or how dude was like, you gotta use your gift for the greater for the greater good of mankind. I can't be like, I just don't want to go down that path, bro. Like, oh man, he used to just be on there drawing Mario, and now he's drawing feet and toes. They made it out of the TikTok gulag. Facts. I was fighting for my life on there, bro. They was throwing rocks at me. People was slipping in anyways. Made it out of the TikTok gulag. See, that's why you gotta keep your Sky Zone socks handy, bro. You ain't slipping in nothing. And anyways, how you doing this lovely Tuesday, Wednesday, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever this live stream may find you. Made it out of the gulag in one piece. They don't know what it costs though. The cost was absurd. And anyways. We here right now. We here right now. I gotta make it to where I don't press down that hard for like her dress design. This page is very much missing something. It's just like, what is it missing? I was on the fence with if I wanted to add somebody or something else because I don't want to feel like I'm cramming anything in here. Maybe I'll like have like another part of her dress. Bowser. I mean, I was thinking Bowser too, but I don't want to squeeze him. Goomba is missing the plant. Goomba is cool, but what I might do, what can I put down here to where it don't seem out of place? Or a shell from Mario Kart. A shell might work, but I need something that's kind of small and it won't seem out of place. But then again, I'm kind of cool with just this little 4 corners that we got going on here. A tube Mario jumps in. I think I'm gonna leave this page as it is, a pipe. I think I'm gonna leave this one as it is for now. Hang on. On the next one though, this is where things might. This is where I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. This is where stuff is gonna start to get real. I wanna look for a good quality picture of this next character, whomever he may be, the floor bananas from Mario Kart. Bro, them floor bananas ain't nothing to play with. Floor bananas, bro. I be thinking about that. Like, imagine if people really drove like that in real life. Like, could you imagine if you was just driving, minding your business one day and somebody like threw a banana peel out of there? Yo, what's up, Jordan? Like, bro, imagine you driving one day and somebody really hits you with one of the Mario Kart bananas for real. Spinning out and all. You just going about life, just going on your daily commute, minding your business, living life. Like, if people could, if we had inventories in real life where I could carry like a red shell or even a blue shell in some situations. Pause. Yo, wait, what you mean? Throwing bananas? Did y'all cheated from GTA? Yo, why do you say pause? Yo, how is that a pause? How? I did all mean that like a weird way. Are you talking about Buddy? Nah, I said something. Oh, wait. I ain't people came through. The floor bananas. Hold on, bro. Abu, red shell. Nah, bro. For the people that are pulling up right now, man, I think I caught like a TikTok Rico. Did you see Scream 7? It was so bad, it's unreal. No, I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't really been like watching anything, any movies or nothing. I just be drawing, honestly. There hasn't really been too much where it's just been like, I feel like I need to experience that. Like, I need to go see that. I'm not saying stuff is trash now. I'm not that interested. Even with games and stuff. That's the point I was trying to make with like the consoles. Any movie series with 7 of them with the same name is gonna be garbage. I mean, I would have to agree. By 7, what else is there really to do except the multi-headed shark movies? Well, even with that, I'm kind of in the dark, man. Except, yo, 7 movies deep. I mean, you beating the dead horse, bro. Or I think that's what the saying is. It ain't really too much to pull. There's not like a lot more you could do there. Like at that point, bro, you gotta learn to let go. You gotta know when to let go. 7 movies is 7 movies too deep. I say 3 movies is pushing it. Like, for example, I'm not saying that the new Toy Story is gonna be trash, but I'm not really gonna go into it with high expectations because 3 is the perfect little number to end off on. Even 3 in some situations is pushing it, right? I don't even remember what Toy Story 4 was about, and that's the point I'm trying to get. Trilogy is perfect. I don't even know what Toy Story 4 was about. I watched it, but I can tell you what 1, 2 is weird. 1 is peak. 2 I can do 2 and 3. 3 is pushing it, but where we hitting 7, like that's you going to the big leagues. Like at that point, what even is the movie? You got like a whole cinematic universe. You got a whole cinematic universe movie. what's even happening anymore at that point. You are pushing it extremely. Pushing the envelope. 7 is doing way too much. Facts. By then, I'm just gonna watch like a YouTube recap. I need like a Spark Note, Chat GPT. Somebody break this down for me, bro. Cause 7 movies is what? If it's 2 hours, that's like 14 hours of movie right there. I'm over here doing the math. I'm doing the summaries. I'm doing Sandow. Nah, this one isn't quite a Sandow. This one really isn't gonna be Pokemon oriented. This is just kind of like a follow-up with the first page that I started out with. You know, as much I drew a lot of Pokemon last night, it seems like I'm more of a Pokemon page, but believe it or not, I really be all over the place with my notebook and stuff. Dry bones. No, not quite. Not quite dry bones, but you getting warm. Dry bones Bowser. Once again, you getting warmer, bruh. You getting warmer indeed. Yeah, last night was kind of like a one-of-one situation. I drew a lot more Pokemon than I normally would. Normally, I'll kind of draw one and then I'll switch it up. But now I was feeling it. I was actually talking about like a lot of Gen 6. Gen 6 is considered old now, but just kind of going through playing with my brother. Going through Gen 6, X and Y. It's like some things, I think it's like Gen 10 now. Generation 10 is nuts. We at Gen 10. I know like some diehard fans though, like that. It's crazy. Dry Bones Bowser, man, new gen kids be calling anything old. I don't think that it's a matter of being old necessarily, but you gotta think like Gen 6 was almost like 10 years ago. It's not that it's old, but in game time, 10 years is a minute. Think like GTA. GTA's been around for 13 years. That's like in video game time, in real life, that's not nothing, bro. But in game time, 13 years is a minute. 13 years playing the same game, that's absurd. 10 years even. I was there chopping it up with some OGs, man. They was like, I was telling them how they might want to, like, Pokemon Platinum is like a 20-year-old game. Not literally, but it's getting up there, right? I was kind of like telling people, man, you might want to sit down for this one, bro. These games are older than what y'all realize. Ancient. Primitive technology. There's nothing wrong with being primitive, though. It's just how things got to be sometimes. New gen, old gen. It's all there. Indubitably. You got to do it for the love of the game, though. For the love of the craft. For the love of the craft. That's what we doing. We here though, man. I'm here. We here. Boom. Another one, since there ain't really too many of y'all in here, I'll go ahead and say it. Another game I've sat on for months that I really was considering drawing in was more for Terraria. It's gonna be some things coming through. I got some things planned out. I don't know if I'm gonna do it out tonight, but I want to do a little bit. I want to get on here and do some things. Just do like some drawings. I never played Terraria. To be honest, you were telling me about GTA. I don't know if you would like Terraria because GTA is so like fast. You said you were like a cheetah enthusiast, bro. There's nothing like cheetah in Terraria, bro. There's nothing. If that's your motivator, that you're looking for. There's nothing like that in Terraria. Terraria is like hands-on, pixelated Minecraft, basically. You say get rad with them pins. Nah, I ain't playing. I played GTA, but I prefer like a lot of other games too. So I'm saying, I like Terraria, but I'm gonna just be honest. Terraria ain't really for everyone. It's not like an everybody kind of game. It's some games people can get down with and be cool with. But it's other games where it's kind of like, whoa. You gotta just have like the correct taste for it. But if you like Minecraft, I have a suspicion you probably would like Terraria. But you gotta go into it with the intent of you might be trash for a minute too. I prefer stuff like God of War and Ark. I tried to get into Ark for a minute, but Ark reminds me of Rust. Ark reminds me a lot of Rust. In Rust, I happen to get the opportunity to chat with people that really be on Rust for real. And just the idea of me playing Rust in shifts with my bros and how nobody's ever really truly asleep. You should do a day where you draw dinosaurs. I've drawn dinosaurs before. I've done dinosaurs before. I've had like little time lapses that I've done. Every blue moon, I'll do like older animals. What does it take to add a little corn in the corner? I don't want to draw corn on this page, to be honest with you. Rust is like the Dune movie. Hey, that's another one I ain't seen. Like I know that I think Zendaya's in that, but I ain't seen that movie either. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like it seems like I'm under a rock or something, but unironically, that's like I know of that because I remember like back in the day, they had like a collab for it in Fortnite. Like I'm unironically saying some Fortnite related brain rot garbage. Yo, I've become what I was sworn to destroy. I've become what I was sworn to destroy. What about a goon corner for us? For us, bro. But what's it like? Multiple of you, bro? I need that corn, my boy. What's going on with the corn? You a farmer? Corn propaganda. I just don't want to put corn on this page. Thank you for the corn donations too, man. I just want to put corn on here. They ain't really match what I'm trying to go for. I'm extremely grateful though. Going corner for our 130, bro. You scaring the people away, bro. 100, bro. You trying to have like a community, bro? What is this, bro? This ain't ranked. He said this is ranked. He said he's trying to have a corner for all of y'all. Yeah, he just straight up volunteered everybody for that corner. Y'all gonna just let that slide? Everybody that's pulling up right now, y'all gonna just take that. Go ahead and draw me an Archer Queen with her feet out in the top right corner. I'm gonna be honest, bro. The Archer from Clash Royale, bro. That's tough. There's some things where I see it and I don't even know how to respond. Aside from just that's tough. Did I hear ranked goon? Unfortunately, yes. Yo, thank you for the corn too. Hey, bro. I'll draw you some corn because you're going crazy. I just don't want to put it on this page. What does it take? Just hold that thought. I got you with some corn. I just don't want to put it on this page. I'll do like a stick of corn for you, bro. Since we're doing briberies, negotiations. I got you. Corn with a P in the top right corner, bro. I'm not about to. That's like some like annoying orange stuff. Yo, it's like a weird. Yo, things getting a little bit strange. I got you with some corn though. Just hold on. Hold that thought, man. Hold that thought. Hold that thought indubitably. Bro, he trying to get like a involuntary corner. Y'all about to be having like a showdown. Princess Peach Rule 34. I'm fiending for that corn, dog. I got you, bro. Just hold on. Fiending for the corn. Is it something about corn that just really moves your soul, or is it just you're a corn guy? Something that just really it's your thing. I know like a couple of like farmer people that be doing that thing, bro. I know you draw feet in your free time when the cameras are off. Nah, I don't be drawing feet, bro. Believe it or not. Bro, what are you getting at here? I'm the corn guy. I'm known for these lives. Your art is so far. I enjoy watching it. Hey man, thank you, Nicholas. I mean, all I know about corn. About to say, nah, it's just I'm not like a farmer. I was trying to figure out why it's just like a random thing, you know. I've never seen that before. Not corn itself, but I mean just like the passion. I respect your passion. I got you though. Just hang on, I got you. Let me finish this Bowser and I'll look at some corn. Go crazy with some corn real quick in my little notebook. I got you. I got you, indubitably. I enjoy, he said, bro, think you famous. He said, heck nah, just a man with needs. Hey, bro, sometimes you gotta just do what you gotta do, bro. Some people it's corn. Other people it's hot dog eating. Other people it's glizzy eating competition. I don't necessarily understand it. People just be competitively eating glizzies, bro. I just don't know how you get into that field of work. Bro, I remember like I would watch this one dude called Badlands Chug. And the way you do this is entertaining as heck. Can you do Huggy Wuggy for my kid's 7th birthday, March 15th? You said, yo, don't be saying whoa, bro. You caught me at a bad moment. Huggy Wuggy is the dude. Huggy Wuggy is the dude from, I won't do him right now, but if you want a commission or something, I got you. DM me. My live is about to get tanked again though. I just got hit with like another like weird notice. I'm here though, I promise. Indubitably be calling me that. Made the top like Spice coming from the first one. He ain't even nowhere near done. I gotta bring him to life. The tall blue guy in our DM. Okay. Yeah, DM me. Young Huggy Wuggy. I was considering drawing some of the Five Nights at Freddy's people. I gotta just see though. I gotta see. Yeah, I ain't going. Yeah. There's definitely something going on with TikTok. Cause my numbers are about to go way down again. Need to buy a Yoshi. Need to buy a young Yoshi. Oh yeah, I seen this picture of Donkey Kong. He was like on like a little like Mario Kart. I might make something happen with that, man, for sure. Might make something happen indeed. What's up with everyone? Let me sharpen out his hands. Once I get done with this Bowser. Can you draw humans or just cartoon characters? I've drawn humans before. It's not normally like my go-to though with these. I like to draw characters. Like animated characters and stuff like that. Yeah, but like if you gave me like time and I sat down, of course. I usually regularly don't. I'm real particular just with like my character rotation that I do. Do I want to restart the live? You know, I tried to already. I'm not gonna keep on spam restarting. I'm gonna just kind of ride out the wave. I think it's just issues going on with TikTok. If the numbers get too low, it is what it is. I take it easy too, Burnt. I'll be down. Just kind of ride out the wave, man. Stay the course. That's what I'm saying. It ain't the first time that it's been issues on here. It is what it is. It is what it is. I withstand the storm. I'm inevitable, bro, like Thanos. Times you gotta just pull up and just stand on business, man. Inevitable like young Thanos. Somebody's gotta do it. Make sure his hands are like more defined in this skeletal structure. Now I'm intrigued on how you figure out you can even do this. Oh, now you want to stay the course. I'm focused. I'm as focused as focus gets. I'm focused. Nah, don't be saying that, man. You know the night that you ended up y'all caught me with the 50K. That was crazy. That was some crazy background lore, man. Y'all was feeding for young Mewtwo, but Mewtwo, I think it was Mewtwo. Mewtwo had to wait. It made the next day somewhat. It made the next time I drew him so much more rewarding. The anticipation is what really makes these more fun. I think that the anticipation is always funner than like the actual act itself. But I'm drawing regularly, yeah. I try to draw a little bit every day. Try to draw every day. Yeah, man. But yeah, when I kind of like, I gotta leave it on a cliff note sometimes. A cliffhanger, not a cliff note. A cliffhanger. You gotta keep y'all's toes at all times. When I get done with Bowser, I got you with your corn, bro. I'll draw like a piece of some corn. I gotta figure out what they even like. What would corn even? I know what corn looks like, but thinking about corn, seeing it. I gotta make it to where his arms stand out. They're clear. They're very clear. This is what we do. Got to get these spikes right. You can get the spikes on his little bracelets. Do I ever submit my work to a gallery showing that support emerging artists? To be honest, not really. I keep these more for my own collection. I haven't really got to the point to where I just be taking these out like that. Not like a super gatekeepy kind of way, but I like what I make. I'll put it on my bookshelf where it lives forever. With the exceptional piece or two that I might like let go of for the love of the game. But a lot of my stuff I keep more for myself. Gives me a sense of progression with these, you know. Gotta draw each of his bones. With the exceptional, his design is a little bit more complex than dry bones. I would like to draw on Buddy too, don't get me wrong. But getting that skeletal look for him. Getting that skeletal look for young Bowser. You gotta let me buy Yoshi, dog. Maybe. If you want like a personal commission, DM me. DM me. We can work something out. I'm gonna like to find this part of his like outer shell. This part is where things might get a little bit more challenging. But I want there to be a nice mixture of the red and blue, like the lighter and darker colors. That way this one just feels more alive, you know? Heard? Indubitably. Do you or would you use other colors? I won't never say never. But I'm kind of particular with just how I go about my red and my blue. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Nicholas. I'm pretty particular about just the outcome that I get with these. I like the simplicity of the red and blue, to be honest. I've gotten a lot of questions. I've got a lot of people that tried to like send me different colors and stuff like that. I'm big on less being more. You know, I built my page off less being more. I like having just that freedom with it. Sure, you get like a lot less restriction with the colorful arsenal. I like just having like my little simple red and blue. You have a lot of range with those. It may seem like you're limited, but you will be surprised what you could do. You will be very surprised. And just from what I've learned, it might not make sense from the outside looking in. Like, what do you mean you like to restrict your palette? Sometimes less is really more, even if it doesn't seem like it. Even if it doesn't seem like it. This is simplistic to you. Well, maybe simple isn't the right word, but it's less is more. I don't know what, bro. I don't know if simple is the right word, but I understand it, you know. That's why I like double down on it. It makes sense to me. I don't know, maybe simple isn't the right word, okay? But you do what works for you. Just color. It means color. Yeah, like a palette. But I've gotten a lot of people like, man, you gotta change up your color, all that. But yeah, it's just how it made sense to this technique. Thank you, Jen. Young Mewtwo. But I did. But on the topic of the great 50K disappearance, the Mewtwo definitely did get drawn. I came back with a straight banger the next night. I didn't completely leave y'all hanging. It was more just like a until further notice kind of thing. But as I promised, I'm gonna take a quick break from this page and some corn. Some corn. This is gonna be pretty strange in my search. Just a piece of corn. Like, hey, what the heck? Drawing food. Hey, go. I want to get a piece that looks a little more realistic. This looks like a lot of props. Prop food. It's an inside joke. I'm telling you, it's background lore. Cream corn. Yo, what's up, unknown? What's good? Subcord. Okay. How exactly would I go about drawing in corn? Bro, I didn't want to download that. What is going on? Yo, I don't want that just stock image in my. What am I gonna do now? I dream for times like this. These pray for times like, all right, bro. Uh, let me see. Let me see. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to draw some corn. A quick little something, a quick little sketch. I've been equipping my smaller sketchbook a lot more. This normally don't come out this much, but these past few days, yeah, I'm about to literally draw some corn. Going from Bowser to corn is crazy. All right, yeah, literally. Bro, legit you fell asleep in your live, woke up at 1 a.m. and you were still at it. I'm telling you, some days I'll kind of go deeper into the process, and other days I'll be. It depends on the night, the morning, whenever it is that y'all might watch. I know it'd be like time zone differences and things. That was so unexpected. No facts. I mean, it's not normally what I would do. It was a request though. It's definitely a request. Some food. I've gotten plenty of food requests. But I mean, I guess I draw a lot of other things, so why not, you know? Sometimes I'm getting to the point where you just, hey, if it works, it works. You gotta just experiment with it, man. Hello? Yo, what's up, Thomas? If you ever like been up on corn in real life, you would know there's like a little protective casing covering around it. And it's not stringy, but it's not super dense either. Yo, thank you for the corns too, $. You went from anime to food, facts. Going from Dragon Ball to corn. It's a full circle moment, bro. I gotta keep y'all guessing. I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes. It's gonna be a couple of y'all like stragglers pulling up like, oh man, how did you go from drawing Piccolo Oil Farming to drawing in some corn? That's just crazy. Nah, but that's the cool thing about the spontaneity of the lives, bro. You never know what you're gonna see. I might be drawing a car. I might be drawing Goku. I might pop out with Naruto, or I don't know. Hey, whatever else. Y'all, just the corn itself hasn't loaded in yet, so I just need y'all to bear with me. I need y'all to bear with me. The DLC is the person sending the corn requesting the corn. Yeah, yeah, thank you for the corn too, $. Indubitably, I appreciate it. The 446 corns. Many, many thanks to you indeed, man. I appreciate it indubitably. It's just crazy. Husk. Yeah, that's what it's called, the husk. I said the casing like it was like an iPhone case or something. It was a brick. Speaking of casing, bro, my phone is on this last leg. It's like ticking for it. It's ticking for 1 HP. I'm gonna keep using my phone though till they self-destructed, bro. You might pop up with Kakashi and lie that you are at John Kakashi. All right, but you ain't gotta call me out unknown. We have to go that deep into the churches. You have to call me out of my shenanigans. If we doing food, how about pizza? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Pizza in today's climate is crazy. We need like a new word for pizza because the word pizza has just been so like it's crazy now. I can't even see pizza the same way. Pizza, we need a new word for pizza because oh man, it's not, it ain't the same. Oh my goodness. Detroit, New York, Chicago. What about it? Nah, bro, I'm talking about pizza and cheese pizza. I'm just man, that ain't smooth, bro. We need something new because unfortunately, the styles of pizza in New York, we need like a new vibe for pizza because I don't know, man. Stuff done got really, really real. I want this corn to look corn-like, and I don't want it to look like a brick wall. So I gotta like individually draw each of the little circles. I don't want the corn to look too symmetrical. It don't need to look like, it don't need to be like a brick. You know how like bricks are usually perfectly aligned and stuff? Corn don't need to be that way. I'm not like a corn expert. Circular bread meat. But circular bread meat is too complicated. Like we gotta simplify that down. Circular bread meat. We need something new. I don't know. We just pizza. You want pizza? I got that. Nah, it's not. The pizza isn't the issue. It's just the association with what pizza now represents. Unfortunately, I don't know. Like the pizza. It's messed. I'm about that New York to Chicago is fire, but I'm a Detroit fan all around for sports. Their pizza. I'm a simple guy. I haven't really I haven't really regionally explored the different pizza varieties, but I eat some Papa John's, bro. Just eat some decent pizza. Some good, fresh. Order you a box and you smooth. Some bread, some cheese bread. Some cheesy bread. This is a quick little sketch. You gotta add that hair string that corns be having. You want me to give bro like a fade? I know what you're talking about, where it's like this little like stray. I've like handled it up close. I work in a grocery store, so you see it. Is that my desk? Oh no. Yeah, we got that. Didn't mean to scroll. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be like, we're getting real corny with this one. Real corny. We can't be talking about pizza though, like I said, because pizza is just, bro. And in today's age, that's a Cornish silk. It's got to be like the most. I'm making more red in the center. I think I'm gonna draw like another piece. Maybe this one. I call it corn weave. His cut. He need to go to the barber. This is cut, man. You said young, he be growing a fade. And the corn can't get too cold during the winter. I don't even know. Check it out. Sure. Let me see. Let me like get this fully in. I'm gonna draw like another piece. It's gonna be an interesting cut. Like when I'm looking back over this VOD, going from dry Bowser to corn is gonna be a crazy transition. Throwing some of the husk back later. Can I sell this one to you? Like you want like the whole individual, like this is on a thinner page, but yeah, DM me. We can go from there. Need multiple? That's what I was thinking. I wanna kinda like go ahead and watch this calms me down. Let me roll back. Subchord. That's tough. I gotta make these to where there's overlap, but it's not so much overlap to where you can't really tell what's going on. The nature of these lives, like a visual background noise, it makes sense. The nature of these are so funny because, like I said, I'm gonna look back at this VOD, and I can only imagine how it is from y'all's perspective. Like going from watching a Naruto page to now buddy's drawing. It's like now dude is drawing some corn. Gotta keep y'all guessing. This one's gonna be kind of partially wrapped, but I'm gonna add little strands. I think I want to add another one. You got a crackling sound? Yeah, like it's being peeled. I get what you're saying, where it's kind of like peeling back a little bit on this side. If I'm not mistaken, that's how they are. I think that the corn that we have in today's time is actually, it's like it's been genetically modified. Like it didn't exist back in the day. I know exactly what you're saying, like with the peeling on the side. It's like popcorn in the background. Yeah, I got the fryers going for this one. I didn't even, but yeah, it's like kind of like it's peeling or something. Just a little bit of improv. You can improv it a little bit. I know what you're saying. Yeah, GMO is no good, but I mean more than GMO. I think that like a lot of fruits have been genetically modified to where they have certain outcomes. Even with the way that the seeds are, I was talking with like somebody that was with like involved in like with the way the farmers and stuff operate. Like a lot of seeds are patented into where you can't really just take seeds from fruit anymore and just plant them the way you might have been able to back in the day, because they've been modified to the point to where they literally like you can't really do much with them. I had some cornflakes earlier. Cornflakes, Frosted Flakes. I'm not really a cornflake eating type of person, but getting up in the middle of the night, just having like a nice bowl of cereal, you can't go wrong with it. That's a heavenly experience. It's one of them things where it's like it's life changing. It's life changing indeed. It's a life changing experience. Only in your own garden with organic seeds. Yeah, if you like a gardener. True, I can see it. I don't know anything about planting though, to be honest with you. But I had like this, I was at my job one day and I had this lady coming up to me and she was really like particular. She was trying to get herself some grapes that weren't seedless. And the only thing that my grocery store sold was seedless grapes. I think it's just so crazy. What's my favorite cereal of all time? Hey, favorite Hall of Fame cereal of all time. What would it be? I gotta say, maybe like, I like Frosted Flakes, but I also like Pops and Tricks. Pops, Tricks are for kids. I ain't had Tricks in a minute. Frosted Flakes, of course. What else? It's some other little sleep bangers, some little sleeper bangers. I add vanilla protein powder to the milk. I don't be adding like protein. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of basic with it. I just be like straight up milk in the bowl with the cereal. Like I'm a simple guy. I like simple things. I be running off like pure love of the game. I ain't really like a protein. I know there's some people that are like very particular with the protein powders and the shakes. The different you said Adderall. I'm a simple guy. Fruity Pebbles. I've never gotten deep into Fruit Loops, but Fruity Pebbles are goated too. I remember like eating Fruity Pebbles and stuff as a kid. That was like, yo, Fruity Pebbles, great. Great for sure. Just some nice little Hall of Fame cereal experiences. Great. I can't say nothing bad about it. You see how impactful corn is. Yes. Corn is very impactful. We on like a corn generational, recognizing Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Apple Jacks. Man, Apple Jacks are good too. They took away dude's dreads with the Apple Jacks. They took away Buddy's dreads. Because they gotta have. I ain't had grape nuts and honey. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, solid. Apple Jacks, Cocoa Puffs. Captain Crunch is another sleep. Those are all pretty solid. Captain Crunch is a sleeper banger. If we had to have like a league, like big leagues, small leagues, mid leagues, and just you got A tier, B tier, D tier. There's some things where it's not mid, but it's not like my favorite, but it's still good. Like I'd be happy to have it. Lucky Charms were flamed. The marshmallows. They aren't my favorite, but I'll eat them. They aren't my favorite, but I would absolutely. If that was all that we had in the inventory or the pantry or on top of the fridge, whatever you got, absolutely. So that's a nice little banger. So it's a solid little pick. Just good cereal. I know this cereal is like, it's more of a snack than it is like a nutritional food, but it's still good. Like if you got the right circumstance. I'm gonna add, I forgot to add like little strands of just like loose. You don't want for like the hair to be too formulaic, too straight. It needs to like seem like it's flowing in the wind or something. On this one. That's what the FDA says. I low-key like Rice Krispie Rice Krispie freshly dropped in the milk. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. Sometimes I don't want for it to be too like soggy. It depends. It depends though. I have days where I'm cool with like some soggy cereal. It just depends on my mood and what my temperament is like on the day of. Illustrating a corn theme with two-handed drawing. AI summary is crazy. All right, Pop-Tart flavors. I love Pop-Tarts, but I'm a simple guy with Pop-Tarts. I'm basic with it. I eat strawberry flavor. I can go through a whole box of them, yo. Pop-Tarts are so good. I had to stop eating them because I could just mess around and like just boom, just the whole box gone. OMG Rice Krispie with a tablespoon of sugar. I wouldn't eat the Rice Krispies just as they are, but if somebody would make them, like turn them into the treats, those are getting destroyed. Absolutely getting destroyed. Like go ahead and roll them out for me, bro. Let's not waste no time. What are we doing, Fruity Pebble? Rice Krispie bars. I'm kind of simple with it. I've never had them that way before, but you can recognize just a really good snack. It's always like the late night snacks that really keep everything alive and going. I would say it's a pleasant experience. I'm more of a midnight cereal snacker though. I don't like eating cereal in the mornings. Like if I'm gonna eat it, I like to eat it whenever I don't feel like I'm like rushing. Like let me just really just enjoy this moment. It's more like a midnight snack. The world is quiet. It's dark outside. The vibe is immaculate. I used to make Fruity Pebble adult bars. LMAO that was off the chain back in the day. Nighttime for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like just the stuff I would never make it on my own. I never really learned how to make the Rice Krispies on my own. But if like some of my family made them or something like that, getting destroyed. It's all kind of like just little like sleeper banger snacks and just good things you can just eat. Some just good little snacks. Yeah, it might not be the most nutritional or nutrition value kind of thing, but if you're just eating some junk, it's like you know what you getting into. You know what you're getting into. Yeah, at night, something to take the edge off. Even I mean, just like you just in it for the pure love of the game, pure love of the cereal, the snacks. Is there. It hits different. There's something that's magical about it. I don't know if I originally was always like a night owl, but it's something that's magical about the atmosphere, I would say for sure. Snacks, food. Like you don't want to eat nothing that's too heavy, but you want to get something to where it's nice and like it's there. It's great. It's great for the night. It's great for the vibe. Most definitely. I'm going through and just adding in like little individual pieces of the corn. I think this might be the first time I've ever drawn in like food on live before, to be honest. You said, snack is it garden herb Triscuits, little piece of ham, Marble Jack cheese, sour cream. Just munch and watch cartoons. Yep, find you something good to watch, something that's not gonna like work you up too much. So just cool, just in the moment, just add to the atmosphere. Something that I would do like back in the day, it would be on the middle of the night, which is those really old Looney Tunes commercials, cartoons. Like it was times when I just wake up in the middle of the night, go downstairs, and just for some reason the TV just blasting Looney Tunes. I mean like OG Looney Tunes, dudes having anvils and stuff dropped on them, type Looney Tunes. The Roadrunner and the Coyote. At a third, what's up, David? It's the vibe, man. That's something else I would like to come around to. The Looney Tunes people, Roadrunner stuff, exactly. The atmosphere, the vibe. I'm telling you, the atmosphere, the vibe. I'm going through just adding in like some fine details with this core. I went from John Mario. I'm gonna go back to that Mario page by the way too. This is kind of like a little side mission kind of thing. I didn't forget about that Mario page. I did not forget about that Mario page at all. If you were here the other day, I'm still going to put out those drawings I did last night. Everybody else is snoring. 3 corns already. Yeah, I think that I'm going to leave it off on this one so my page don't start peeling up. This is all just different pieces of corn. That's what we doing. I'm gonna put this one aside And now back to what I was originally doing at first. This was the main one. Hey, about to drop the Coyote movie. He is suing Acme for the defective. I'll watch for it. Let me see. Let me close out of this. I had another little character that I wanted to do. Most definitely. Yeah, absolutely. If you hear, you like what you're seeing, definitely don't forget to like up the live. I appreciate it, Jen. Now for this next character. That look good. Thank you. Try to lock in on my guy. Yeah, no, y'all not gonna be able to guess this next one. These are just gonna be. I was doing the theme more around like just the OG Mario 64 people. This is just what it's like slowly slipped into. This is what we doing. Yo, thank you for the army too, Danny. Yo, this is tough. Thank you, Unknown. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is like some OG Mario stuff, man. Some OG Mario stuff. So I'm on the go. You gotta be. You gotta be. And if I didn't already say it, let me see here. You gotta stay locked in. Let me get each of bro's teeth fully shaped. It's gonna be interesting shaping in. No calls tonight. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned the fireman thing. Absolutely. Yo, now that you jinxed it, somebody you gonna get a call right as you said that, bro. Now that you done jinxed it, I think I know who it is from the looks, but I don't know anything about Pokemon names. No, this one isn't a Pokemon. In all honesty, as much as I've joked and kind of danced around with these, this isn't a Pokemon. Yo, yeah, I know you're probably like, I don't know if I can trust him or not. He said Obito wasn't Obito. I know that my track record might not be the best, but you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me for this one. My track record might not be. It's pretty questionable, right? It's pretty questionable. I know. What are you drawing right now? These are all Mario characters. These are all Mario characters indeed. These guys are all Mario characters. What? All right. Let me get this little tooth on the side here. Give him the best word I've heard in years. I'm gonna kind of make his jaw, the inside of his mouth, a lot more reddish. Oh yeah, I don't know who that is, but I know who the top one is from the looks. You analyzing his player build, bro? You got to tell me what you think you see. I don't know if this one is as popular, man, but if you've played through the games, you for sure seen this character. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just. Oh, let me not like overlap his. Let me not go over his eye too much. Let me not drown out the detail on his eye. Just fully shape everything in. Just fully shape everything. That's either the plant or the cannonball with the big choppers. You gotta tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, you talk about the indubitably. Where that's like my go-to, bro. It's my go-to, indubitably. It's a great word for affirmation. Conqueror? I don't know what that is, Nicholas. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. I'm keeping this one a little bit more. Come on, bro. I'm keeping this one a little bit more Mario oriented. I know it's the best. I'm trying not to shake my camera too much. I'm gonna make his head a little bit more rounded. That way it's symmetrical. You know, will his cranium like not match? This little head. He's on a leash. You said condor. I can't spell. I gotta let me see. Is he more of like an evil character? Maybe. I gotta see. Like a bone spur. Like, and I gotta see. Does it have like a thing on his back? Hold that thought. Now look, it's not him. I'm cool kind of having different little characters on here. I gotta figure out the direction of this page that I want to go in. I was taking some suggestions. Some things were cool, others I was on the fence with. I gotta just see. Put together. Each of us draws a picture, the other one is shared. We here. No, look, it's not him. I'm trying to just make it to where like his head shape seems to be a little bit darker. Chain chomp. You think it's one of the little things on the leashes? You locked in, you just go. Yeah, I try to be. I have some nights where I'm like a little bit slower than others. But I try to do my thing when I get on. Just lock in, do your thing. Just don't even worry about it too much. Don't worry. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. So I like live. Can you draw Luigi? I don't think that I want to have Luigi on this page, to be honest with you. I drew Mario on the last one, but I'm not really trying to go in that direction. I want to put somebody that I don't normally see all the time. What are like some other little characters? I'm cool with keeping them like the vibe Mario. I just don't want to spam who you think should be on here at least. I think it's a cool suggestion. Blue shell, please. Maybe. I gotta see. Let me get like the aspect aid, man. Do Ludwig, bro. Cocoa Pebbles Barney. I be forgetting about young Barney. Like the little dinosaur dude. It's like some OG stuff. Young Bernard. Or whatever brother's government name is. Or is his name Barney for real? I'm trying. Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are solid. Fruity Pebbles Fred. Yo, one of the craziest things about the Flintstones is just the idea of them dudes driving cars and stopping the cars with their feet, bro. I don't think people even know how crazy that is. Like, do you know how absurd that is? Like the idea of stopping a car with your feet. Like if you going old school, do Fraggle Rock. Well, I mean, I wasn't going like OG. We were just talking about like ancient, or not ancient, but older cereal brands and cereal brands in general. I was just saying how I think that's absurd. Just the idea of stopping like an ancient, like one of them rock cars with your feet. That's what I can't wrap my head around. I mean, to be fair, they was running the car with their feet too. But yo, you got to think though. You sliding across concrete or rocks. No shoes, no feet protection, no nothing. Just your feet gotta be coated in adamantium at that point, man. Straight up adamantium. Even by then, I think the Wolverine be feeling the pain. Especially with a dinosaur in the car. Facts. And then you got that extra weight. Like, we need to be making the dinosaur stop the car or something. Why are we even using the car if we got a dinosaur that could walk? So many questions. So many questions. Why are we even driving the car? Calluses. Nah, you're not about to just shake that off. A callus is crazy. A callus ain't about to give you immunity against stopping the car with your feet, bro. You gotta have some feet. Wolverine would just stick his claws out for real. And that's to be fair too. I mean, if you Wolverine, bro, just stop the car with your Yo, could you imagine? Yo, you don't got no brakes, so you resorting to just the OG method. Just let me just stop this with my car. I know that he's done it with motorcycles before, but stopping something with your car is crazy. Or stopping a whole car with your fist is insane. I think luckily for Wolverine, he got super strength or something. I can't. We gonna have to just walk. I'm not stopping this car with my feet, man. Somebody gonna have to just come up with some brakes. I want to slide down tail if he getting down with work. Just gonna get out the way. There's that one. Yo, what's up, Sasuke? How you gonna steal my line from me, brother? You said Sharingan. How you gonna use my he done reverse psychology? Sharingan caught me, man. Anyways, he said nah. Welcome. He has super strength. You talking about Wolverine? Yo, if you Wolverine, bro. If you Wolverine, stopping cars is the least of your concerns. I wouldn't even drive a car. I just ride a motorcycle. You pretty much can be a crash test dummy because you're gonna always heal. Not saying that I'm not suggesting to be a crash test dummy, but if you the Wolverine, you got super healing in your inventory. He can regenerate facts. Do you really care? Yeah, you gotta quit crying and yeah, but that would do it. All right, man. I think that's one of the cooler aspects of it. Let me see. Not as good as Deadpool, but yeah. I don't know, man. I like Wolverine. I like them both as characters. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that Deadpool's healing is even an extension of Wolverine's healing. It's like a manufactured, edited version of it. Wolverine is cold. We're not about to disrespect Wolverine, bro. Wolverine is goated. Logan, how are you doing? Yo, what's up, Spider? Fred Flintstone heal like Wolverine. They got to. Your feet got to be made out of adamantium at that point. If you stopping cars with your feet, I don't know. That's gotta be on par with hitting your ankles with a metal part of the scooter. You gotta really be built different. I don't know if I'm built for that kind of struggle. But Spidey whooped him. But Spider-Man is they're both superhumans, but Spider-Man is a different caliber of superhuman. Spider-Man is strong enough to just straight up punch somebody's jaw off. We can't forget that. He ain't just a regular Joe Schmo. I'm a spawning and just be hanging out. Nah. What's the next drawing supposed to be? Favorite random Mario character? I like Shy Guy. And Dry Bones. I think I like Toad too, to be honest. Toad is pretty tough. Toad is that guy. Fred did Iron Fist training on his feet. Let's be real. Yeah, I'm telling you, he was training with Master Oogway, bending space-time reality with his feet. I don't know why you want to do that, but I like wall crawling. Facts. Let me get some tough powers. Don't give me no weak laser eye beams, bro. Let me be tough with it. Let me be doing backflips off of buildings or something cold. Toad got that true facts. I like Toad a lot. Toad is pretty goated. Toad. Princess Toadstool. I think I like Toad more than Princess Peach. Any of them. And they're all small. They real. Standing on business. Said she fine though? It's cool. I just mean just favorite, just overall. We in the world, the Mario world. We in the Mario world. I'm about to be jumping. I'm about to be in the trenches, in the sewers, fighting Goombas. That's what we doing. I'm taking all the mushrooms, Give me all the propeller. Give me all the propeller. Give me all the little propeller mushrooms. I'm flying to it somewhere. The Shy Guys are sus. Hey, they might be sus, but they still might. Hey, I still like them. Definitely got to keep your eye on them. They might not be trustworthy. They might be doing something sketchy. But hey, that's my dog. That's my dog. Hey, did I see the lunar eclipse? I didn't. I did not. Was it worthwhile? I did not see the lunar eclipse. It's a turtle shell. What do you call this type of drawing? I've never seen this. Yo, what's up, Long Ride? And it's like a form of scribble art. It like make it like a little bit more round. This one got to be alive. This one needs to be alive. Got to bring my guy to life. I had to be a 5M to see it. It was out of this world. I imagine it was. I didn't really catch it or see it myself. But I trust y'all's take on it. I've seen, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, whenever I was in middle school, we had some kind of solar eclipse happen. And we pretty much had to go outside and wear these little protective glasses. And they told us that the people that looked at the solar eclipse, they would go blind if they didn't have the glasses on. I don't remember too much of it, but we were standing out in the field. You recorded it. I know we had something like that when I was still in like grade school, like middle school. It was interesting. Same, yeah, man. Like the whole school, we was all outside. It was supposed to be like a once in a lifetime opportunity, if I'm not mistaken. There have been 2 recently. We went to our football field. We did something similar to how y'all were. We weren't, I don't know if we was in the football field, but we was all just like, the whole school was outside, just standing. They brought in these little protective glasses. Where do the pictures end up? Usually whenever I complete my little books, I'll put them onto my bookshelf. And that's where they'll go and live forever. There's been the exceptional few that I've sold, but a lot of these I make more for myself, for my own personal collection. I got like a bookshelf. I'm gonna eventually do like a behind the scenes one day, where I give more of like it'll make more sense. Y'all will see like the progression and where everything is going. My bookshelf is a mess in the moment, but I don't really get rid of it. It's just I gotta just find like a way to organize it. My bookshelf is a mess. Has like a lot of like my former sketchbooks and just things I've made over the live streams. Over the duration of my time on here. You see like Bob Crane. I don't know who Bob Crane is. But yeah, man, sometimes I gotta like organize my bookshelf. One day I'm gonna like show off everything that's over there. Next total solar eclipse for me is predicted to be August 23rd, 2044. It'll be here before we know it. I kind of underestimated just how like rare that stuff is. I just remember people being outside. I want to say that the second one that happened where I'm at, I was driving to work during it. I was trying my best not to look at the sun. It was crazy. Driving to work during the solar eclipse is tough. He's behind the scenes. Yeah, 18 years. Yep. It's a minute. It'll be here before we know it, though. That's the thing. In 18 years, hey, that'll make me what? 39. 18 years from now. Pushing OG status. He's 18. That's not that long, bruh. It's not that long at all. It'll be here before we know it. It'll be here before we know it. I like little things like that though, because you don't really expect it, and when it hits, I don't know if I've ever recalled just seeing like a lunar eclipse, as you had said earlier, Danny. 18 years, I'll make it. You got to, bro. You gotta hang in there to the next one. You gotta make it your duty to survive, bro. You gotta make it your duty. You have to. You got to indubitably. solar eclipse, I'll be like 37 or something. Here come dry bones, bro. Why you think it's was dry bones for real? I don't know why you would think that. I don't know why you guys would assume 36. I just did the math, bro. Y'all gonna be some unks, bro. I'm gonna be 39. Y'all gonna be 36, 37. You gonna be some uncles. Yo, it's tough. I'm gonna like get like a glimpse back. I'm gonna get like a flashback to this conversation when I'm 39 years old. Like, dang, I remember whenever I was 21, talking about whenever I'm 39. Maybe I'll have a mortgage by then or something. You ain't 11. Yo, wait a minute. Nah, wait, I did that math wrong, cuz. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, 30, 21 plus 18. 21 plus 18. No, I did that right. Yo, you tripping. I'm not 11. Yo, you did that math wrong. Yo, nah, don't be doing that. No. Yo, you try to set me up. I knew I would trip. I said, wait a minute. Yo, yeah, you try that. Yo. I knew what I had going on. I did that mentally. I'm like, wait a minute, was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. Nah, don't be trying to say it's okay, you're an artist. Yo, he tried to set me up. Yo. That bro tried to correct me. I'm saying, wait a minute, dang, was I off? Nah, I wasn't off. My math wasn't off. Hey, nah. Hey, that ain't cool. Yep. I took a community college called Math for Liberal Arts for Students. Nope, mine was, and I'm chilling. I wasn't doing the math. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, man. Wait. I knew math was never my strong suit, but something like that. That's a pretty straightforward calculation. That was the literal title. I'll be 50 in 18. You have plenty of stories to tell. That's like infinite wisdom. Hopefully by the time I'm 39, I'll have wisdom too. I'd be just dropping lore like, yo, on this day, that day, at community college, you flunked. You said on the go, happy, yeah. I should have known that I'm doing pre-cal and calculus stuff and math right now. Yeah, pre-calculus is crazy. But good luck. You got it. You absolutely got it. You gotta lock in, bro. See, that's like a super lock in. Pre-calc, bro. You need as much plot armor as you can get. You're literally light Yagami, bro. You're literally light Yagami. No mortgage, house is paid for already. Respect. I'm flying through it honestly right now. So I respect your grind, indubitably. Respect your grind. Respect your hustle. Fly through it 2 more months and I ain't gotta do it. Just get baked. Calc makes more sense. Dude, you know, I realized something. It blows my mind that everything is math. Like math is the one thing that you really can't get away from in everything. I don't really use measurements, but it's a lot of artists where they'll measure out the portions of everything. You can measure everything if you want to, but everything to a degree is math. Everything involves calculations. It's one of those things where it's like the more that you run from it, the more that it chases you. Unfortunately. It's like one of those things you really can't outrun. Gotta wait for the birthday. Respect. Oh yeah, physics too. Unfortunately, yeah. I remember I had this teacher and she was extremely passionate about physics, but yo, I'll be in there fighting for my life, dude. Physics, you gotta be a beast. And they be people that have really like dedicated their whole lives to stuff like that too. You gotta be a academic titan. An academic titan. Yeah, welding stuff, and I built a rig trailer, and I was using the Pythagorean theorem. I work with numbers all day, lots of fractions of physics. I don't smoke anymore, but it seemed a lot easier when I did. I don't know how that works, to be honest with you, like if like the correlation between the two, but yo, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I have no idea how that could even remotely work, but I know that the numbers probably ain't no joke. I respect it. Absolutely. I think that even with like a lot of coding and stuff, it comes back, slow down the brain. Like most of my teachers do, but having like a really good teacher, it can really make or break the whole process with it. If you got like a quality, just good teacher that's halfway passionate and good at what there's passionate teachers, and there's people that are really good at teaching. When the two overlap, yo, it's like it's a priceless experience. Something you can't. 42 divorced, 3 boys, you was dating, 26 year old college from med school. You mellow out when you geek out, so you reached a flow state. You sat there and cheat coded the flow state with it. You sat there and cheat coded the flow state. I can't blame you. I think that's like whenever you do your best work, when you hit that flow state, that's something else you can't really, it's like a priceless experience. Like about finishing college, when I dropped out, she asked me to help her with physics homework. Oh, nah. And then, hey, bro, you gotta, I would say pull out chat. I don't know if chat GPT is gonna help you with that, what you need. Rule up, down. So much smarter than me. Oh no. Oh no. If she needed help. Oh no. We both cooked. Said, yo, if you don't know how to do that work, I definitely don't know how to do that work. I feel like with a lot of things, it's just I can't come clean at this point. We got a child. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. On the go. Some of the teachers were bored out of their breath. If they love what they do, bro, like a good teacher, you can't, I guess something you can't really, like, it's a priceless experience. I'm telling you. You gotta meet them halfway. You gotta be interested in what you're learning about, and you have to also. It ain't just them. I feel like with a lot of the classes, you get what you put in. Like some of my best work that I've done and some of my worst work has kind of the ball is always in your court. You know, it's always in your hand. Like what you want to make of it. I don't have to sit up and just blame them. Like, oh man, I went to private school because of hockey. I can clean. That seemed like an interesting experience indeed. I spent like a lot of my school time in public schools. I was like just always drawing different things, messing around with shapes, messing around with a lot of abstract designs. There you get it? That's what we doing. Let me get little buddies. Made varsity in 9th grade. I spent like a good chunk of my like high school time. I wish I had a school rodeo team. I don't really know too much about the rodeo, but like where I'm from, we're known for the derby. So you got to think like horses and all that. Not that that's the same as the rodeo, but it's still something. You know what I mean? Like that whole training animals and doing that. I feel bad for college kids today with Chat GPT doing all the work. Yeah, it ain't just the students; it's the teachers too. It ain't just the students. It's like everybody using AI. It's like the game. The game has just changed. The game has just changed, bro. It's like the light. Like it's like the lightning is already out of the bottle, bro. I don't know if we can ever go back to just life before AI and stuff. It's here to stay. Even with the data centers and stuff, you know. When the Rose, Kansas bullfighting pals and teachers were dating, they probably was. I've heard stories about people, teachers, and hey, it's a mess. It's definitely a mess. It will be easier. It's all best for sure. But on the topic of the flow state, I think that I want to try to like lock in more with it. You know, just with like where with like intentional work. Private school kids were crazier. Dude, I've heard some crazy stories about the stuff that private school kids would do and get away with. It's like if your people got it was insane. I didn't go to a private school, but I kind of had like I went to a school where I'm not gonna say it was like a pipeline to the private schools, but everybody knew each other. So when the crazy stuff would hit the fan, word would get around. You would just hear some of the crazy stuff going on. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. So I absolutely I can see what you're saying whenever you like the private people were a little bit crazier. They got the money to be crazier. He was a bull rider. If anybody was gonna protect him, it was me. You like a private yeah, well like if you like a private school person, you around like you got more resources, bro. My parents didn't allow it, but some did some crazy stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's kind of like what you got access to. So you could do a little bit more. I get it. I absolutely get it. And it was also like what your parents kind of pick up on, like what they would allow, what they would. My people had like a showering gun, bro. It was sensing money you got it. That's why. Yeah, your people are like really well off, of course. If your people are well off, absolutely. Chaz, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of culture. It'd be like a man. Honestly, it'd be like a lot of different backgrounds and stuff to be hanging out. A lot of the nights. It's honestly more. I think there's something going on with the TikTok algorithm. So it's a little bit. It kind of just hanging out. Definitely just hanging out for now. Different chapters of life. Different chapters of life. I gotta make it to where he don't overlap too much. Weren't good at hockey. I gotta make his stomper not take up that much space on the page. Is the both hands method for uniqueness, or is this how you started drawing? Well, I this is how I just made sense of a lot of these drawings. Like whenever I was only drawing with my right hand, I really wasn't even fathoming drawing some of the things that I do on live now. I just didn't understand it. I've been on and off drawing for my whole life though, but I would only use my right hand. It wasn't until I started using both where a lot of the designs started making sense to me. That's kind of like how it started. I just doubled down on it because whenever I tried it and realized that I could, I was like, wait, I actually understand this. So I was just like, you know what? Hey, it works. It works. It works. He's unlocked the universal drawing flow state. I don't know if I've like truthfully mastered it the way that I would want to, but I've been trying to push it this past year and a half that I've been doing this. I've been trying to push it. I would like to get to the point to where it is more of a mastery thing. Fan the cheerleaders. Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, man, like that's what I really like. True flow state. That's what I really want to hit. Like if I could like really master it. I mean true flow state. True flow state with it. Just at any time. At a point, I'll play like a lot of like audios and music with these. But I've been trying to become less reliant on external things to be able to make me be able to get into that zone of drawing. You know? Like I don't really need that music anymore. I could just at a pin drop notice. In a pitch black room, how about the parties? With these, I'm not really like necessarily in a pitch black room, but the only light that I have on is just the one that's in front of me. So I guess you could, yeah, basically. I got my computer on my left and my like chat screen on my right. I do be in the dark. I guess, yeah. I guess you could say I'd be in the dark a little bit. Yeah. Yep. Not the pitch dark room. That's tough. You sat there and caught it. You gotta maximize the focus. You gotta maximize the focus. Could be a good exercise. Would make good for streaming. That's what I'm saying. Like the only light that I have on is just the one that's in front of me. I gotta keep it to where I can at least somewhat see. I just don't like for too much to be going on in the background. I need to still be able to grasp what I'm doing. See it, you know. As long as it makes sense to me, that's what I'm going for. You made varsity in 8th grade drawing. Not to be honest, I didn't really pick this up until more towards the end of my high school years. This became something I started just doing a little bit more consistently as time went on. But I didn't really discover I could even draw this way until about 2024. I definitely I went to more of like an artsy school. But I didn't really it's so interesting. I went to an artsy school, but I took one art class. I didn't really take the art resources that they had there. I didn't discover this until way later when I was on my way out. And it came a lot later. This came to me a lot later. But I would be in my classes and people would watch me just make these little abstract drawings. And it was actually a couple of my classmates that suggested I even post these online. So I would just be filling up my pages with little designs here and there. Here and there. It was like I'm glad they did too. Cause like I said, I would be in my classes. My teachers were always really cool about the little drawings that I would do on my paperwork or with schoolwork. I was focused. Got like a lot of suggestions. But I don't know if I'll be here had it not been for like a lot of my classmates and stuff. But yeah, I'd be in class just chilling, vibing out, just drawing these little line It was like a lot of line structures. It wasn't really anything like this. But it was still something that eventually turned into these. I did this during class. So I'm saying like it'd be the little things you stumble into. And you build on that slowly over time. Where'd you find the Elder Scrolls to unlock these skills? The better question. Bro, I had to travel far and wide, man. Travel far and wide, training with Master Oogway. You gotta train with Master Oogway, Master Wu, and the Graybeards, man. And the Graybeards. They'll show you the way. But once I realized once I like grasped the concept, I just built on it, just more and more, a little bit every day. You got to keep on building on it. I try to draw as much as I can, even if it's like bare minimum an hour every day. Text the teacher, I gotta go to practice early. So then you gotta go find Master Uguay. You know, but he don't really be online like that. He be hit up Master Roshi and Piccolo. Facts. Training with the Namekians. I was on Namek. You gotta go get your true potential unlocked, bro. But good luck with that, cause Frieza destroyed the planet, man. Young Frieza, he blew the planet up. You might need to go find Dende or somebody. Say, oh yeah, it's raps. Good luck. You gotta go find Dende. I go live. Yeah, the cemetery. Yeah, you about to awaken a poltergeist. You're gonna be in the next Conjuring movie. The next Conjuring. With the app, yeah, I'm telling you. You gotta go train with the great. I'm telling you. Him and Piccolo. It's really the basics. Interestingly enough, they also blew up the moon and Dragon Ball to prevent Goku from transforming. It had to be done. It had to be done. That's crazy that was just an option. Like, let's just get rid of the moon. Instead of just ripping off Buddy's tail. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the moon. Like blowing up the whole moon, messing up the whole Earth's gravity, man. I like Dragon Ball though. That's like one of my go-tos whenever I get on here at nighttime a lot of the times. Young Dragon Ball Z. Respect. You also gotta ride his tail multiple times. You bring it closer, see what happens. He got it back every time it transforms still. There's still something else missing from here. I'm gonna like shade over this a little bit more. There's still something. There's a missing piece here. Who? I think I'm gonna talk crazy. Wait till the end. I kill for a Senzu, but a Senzu is temporary. Let me get like some kind of power boost or something. That's what I'm looking for. Let me get like some kind of little power boost, a stat buff. Real? What would you want the Senzu to do? Or you looking for like the healing purposes of it? I wanna put like, I think I'm gonna do one more drawing on here. Mario. I'm gonna do one more that will help teach your true potential though with the Senzu. I suppose, yeah, it would completely heal you. Full moon myth is real. I guess you could, like with the, if it's healing you, I can see the argument. I think I'm gonna do one last one. Then I think I'm gonna call it. Maybe be able to help. Yeah, if you take a Senzu, it might like activate your brain at full capacity. Might do, I don't know. Hey, I'm just throwing stuff at the board, man. I don't even know how that would work. I'm just kind of throwing darts at the board. Roshi was 319 when he and Goku met for the first time in OG Dragon Ball. 319 is not, hey, that's crazy. I can believe it though. Young Master Roshi's ancient. I'm drawing one of those little. It's like one of those little things that they live in. They live in the little sewers in Mario, but they're called spike tops. I'm keeping this one more consistent. His birth year was recorded as 430. I can believe it. Young Master Roshi, he's ancient. Bro is literally older than most of the dirt. Yeah. He got some time on him, bro. He done seen some things. Young Master Roshi at that point. Well, wait. You don't see he's like a I wanna say that I think that also I'm pretty sure Kami was really old too. Before he fused with Piccolo. On the topic of just older characters. I didn't realize how young Piccolo was. Like, Piccolo really basically just spawned in. Because he hadn't been around for that long. But now he got all of Kami's powers. For the most part. That civilization progressed extremely fast. Roshi was born in 430. It's Dragon Ball. They got time travel and all kind of stuff. I'm not surprised. They got time travel and space. Alien warfare people and old dudes living to be 400 years old. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It's some things. The werewolf model turned out good. That's what's up. It's some things. Some things I don't even question. They got Senzu and dudes They got instant transmission, teleporting. Everybody got that unlocked. Got it on eBay, indubitably. You should do a Kamek that Wizard Koopa thing. I think that this is gonna be the last one that I do on here. I think that once I get done with this little guy right here, I think I'm gonna call it. I think that I'm going to call it. Like make his shell seem a little bit more reflected. It's what we doing. It's what we doing. It's what we doing. I was gonna make him a spike top, but I think that I'm gonna just leave his shell spikeless. I don't want for it to be awkwardly going off of the page. The Quiet Man. Kami and Piccolo were originally one being known as Nameless Namekian. They split into two. Nameless Namekian. I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's been a minute since I done really just delved deep into the Dragon Ball. A minute. But I know how strong Piccolo is. It's nameless Namekian. I guess, I mean, Piccolo or the Namekian have been around for a minute, so yeah. I suppose it works. But I'm gonna show off everybody on here. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this one and having everything come together. Anything I did on live tonight, I'm gonna put up as a time lapse. It won't be gone forever. Along with the stuff I did last night too. But I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. And until next time.